Hi, welcome back to part two of these that I put out each week. You know, these YouTube posts are just really to help you to prepare for the week ahead. Hope you enjoy them. Hope they add some value. Share them with your friends, anyone that's trading or interested in trading. Okay, so now let's get started. So before I do that, just the legend so you know exactly what's there. So the black numbers are going to be support and resistance levels based on trend lines. Pink numbers are going to be breakout levels. And claret numbers, they're just going to be horizontal levels where I've identified support or resistance generally based on double or triple tops or bottoms. Okay, so the Dow Jones, I've got resistance at 38,332 and support, support at 37,425. Excuse me, I've added the fib levels on there as well, just so you can see how they might play out this week. Again, if we get a little bit more of a sell-off, and I think if it breaks that 382 level, it's just a little bit lower than that, I'm going to be looking to probably join in and sell the Dow. But just remember, that's just my personal view. The S&P, again, you know, as you can see in downtrend all of last week, you know, just got sold and sold on a daily basis, lower highs and lower lows pretty much. So I've got resistance at 5,058. I've got support at 49.61. I've got a couple of breakout levels on there. One's just around about 48.50. Another one down at 46.93, and then another support at 45.46. Again, the fib levels are on there just to try and help you. With the Nasdaq, I've got resistance 18,461. I've got support at 17,098. Couple of breakout levels on the way down, which is well below the market low at 16,330 and 15,713. Again, fib levels are on there. Now let's look at some currencies. Here's the pound against the dollar. I've got resistance at 127.16. I've added the fib levels on. I got support at 123.68. You know, which is pretty much near where it closed. If it goes below that, you know, the pound is under a bit of pressure, but of course part of that is dollar strength. Mainly where rate cuts are being pushed further and further back this year. The euro against the USD again is under pressure, so I've got resistance at 109.76. I've got a breakout level at 106.33 on the downside. I've got support at 106.12. Then I've got one final support at 105.41 for the moment. So Bitcoin halving happened Saturday. Let's see where it sort of reacts to that over beginning of the week. But it was, you know, it did sort of have a couple of sell-offs last week. It went below 60,000. It did manage to recover on Friday, but I've got resistance at 65,685. I've got support at 59,580. Although if it breaks a little bit low, if it gets through 57,315, then for me that's a breakout on the downside. And then the next support's not till 50,700. Moving on to gold. I mean, it's just been stellar, hasn't it? Just rally, rally, rally. I've got resistance at 2,400. I've got support at 22.41. If it does break on the downside, 21.50 for me is a breakout level on the downside. But to be honest, I'm probably not really expecting that in the short term, especially. But who knows with these markets? I mean, it's so volatile. Last but not least is WTI. You know, oil's been being pushed around really just based on obviously what's been going on from the geopolitical issues that are around. I've got resistance at 87.70, support at 81.74, with a breakout on the downside at 79.53. You know, just oil's just being more driven geopolitically at the moment. You know, what's going on in the Red Sea, what's going on in Israel, Russia, Ukraine, the wars and everything else at the moment. So yeah, so again, it's just sort of stuck in that sort of big range, but we could see a breakout very soon, depending on how these wars start to play out over the next week or two. So that's it, just another couple of slides, and that just leaves me to really wish you to have a great week. Take care and be lucky. So, just a little heads up on my services. So I offer a daily newsletter that includes global news, headlines, my views. That's a subscription service. I also offer one-day workshops. You know, this helps you to discover if trading could be your next career or maybe just a secondary income. But you know, the one thing is, because I offer a variety of them, is I can also just fill in any gaps that you may have with your current trading, or you know, whether it's macro or actual trading skills. And then I offer a 1 week intensive course. You know, that's going to make you feel confident and competent after just 1 week. And you know, that's going to basically give you the foundations on which to build your trading career. You know, I'm going to help you find that inner trader, and that also now includes a free trading challenge. And then there's my Flexi Masterclass. That's 6 weeks of guided learning, but you can spread them out. You don't have to take them all at once, and that does help to accelerate the learning curve. And that's designed to provide you with all the knowledge and trading tools that you're going to need to navigate these markets, you know, and any asset class, you know, whether it's financial, commodity, digital, I'm involved in them all. And as I say, the weeks can be spread out there, and that also includes a free trading challenge. Trader mentoring, so you know, maybe you've already got some experience but you're looking to get to that next level and you're struggling to do that. I offer mentoring by the hour, by the day, or a monthly subscription. It's entirely up to you, but you know, I just want to help you guys to reach that next level time and again. And of course, I provide lots of trader educational content, not just to individuals but also to exchanges and brokers. And if you're looking for that funded trading account, you know, so you don't have to risk your capital, then contact me for details. I've got 2 good ones that I use. Okay, so finally, as usual, just ending with a disclaimer. So, you know, if you're already involved in, you'll know this. If not, then please take serious note of this, that trading does involve the risk of loss of capital and it's not suitable for everyone. However, I do hope it is for you. And now, because there's leverage involved from many companies, just be careful, because you can lose substantially more than that initial investment. You know, the regulators are a bit more on top of that these days, but you know, even so, just be a bit cautious. Everything that I include in these just purely for educational purposes. I'm not trying to encourage you to trade or invest. That must be your decision. And of course, before you make that decision, you've got to consider the risks involved. And that includes your financial situation, definitely your level of experience, definitely your risk appetite, and of course, only risk capital you're prepared, but more importantly, that you can afford to lose. And if you've got any doubts whatsoever, you know, first of all, think twice before you do it. Speak to a financial advisor. And do that before you risk your capital. You know, I have so many people come to me because they've lost money. I'd rather they come to me and learn how to do it and not lost the money in the first place, because that's just a waste of their savings. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed these, and you know, I'll be doing these on a weekly basis, so I'm going to post the links in places so that you can get to them. My new website will be finished soon, but in the meantime you can reach me at the email address below on all the slides, which is chrisjtubby55@gmail.com. And all I can say is I wish you a wonderful week, best of luck with your trading, and hope to see you again next weekend. Bye for now.